All right, guys, we are complete and finished, and look at that result. That looks so awesome. Oh man, I am stoked about that. This goes along with the rest of their car room. We got car decor everywhere, boss stuff everywhere. Got some engines. We're in the middle of reorganizing, so it's a little messy in here, but man, I could not be happier with how that came out. It looks great. What's going on again, everybody? Welcome again to Brailsford's Rides. Today we are doing a collaboration video with Brailsford's Woodworks. That's my father over there. And we have a project today where we're updating the boys' rooms and we are installing Corvette beds. But since it's a small room and we have 2 Corvette beds, what we're going to do is we're going to make a 4-post car lift and have dual Corvette bunk beds. And we looked for a video on YouTube on how to do this to show us how to do it, and one doesn't exist. So what we're going to do is we're going to create that for you guys, and we're going to do a simple car lift, and yeah, should be awesome. For the initial project here, we're not 100% on exactly what we need, but the first thing we got was 4 2x8s, 8 2x4s, and like 8 carriage bolts. So we're going to start with that, and I'll let you guys know if we need to update with anything else. All right, so this car measures about 4 feet at the front and 4 1/4 at the rear. So it's 4 foot 3 inches. It's actually got a staggered setup. How about that? So what we're going to do though is we're going to go ahead and cut these 2x8s to length. 8 feet's actually the height of my ceiling, so we're going to cut it down to 7 foot and make it a little bit shorter so it fits a little bit better.
I also would say, I'm going to be the safety Nazi here, that you really need shoes, not sandals.
You know what? People said that about my welding video too. I did just fine.
Okay. I'm going to add a beveled top on all 4 sides along the top so that it just looks more finished.
Added this minor detail, just some, we called it beveling, and it does make it look a lot cleaner than just a piece of closed plywood, almost like it, you know, when we paint it up, it's going to look real good. Now that we have the 4 main posts cut and beveled, we're going to go ahead and cut 2 cross supports at 4 foot 4 inches. That'll cover the width of the car, and I'm going to go ahead and get those measured and cut right now. We're going to make a quick adjustment. We're going to leave our main supports for the plywood at 8 foot. So we're going to cut another 3 inches off this to fit as a cross support, which would make it 4 foot 1 inch. Now we're going to get 4 8 foot 2x4s, and we're going to start framing our support beams for the wheels.
I'm marking 16 inches. So to mimic an actual lift, instead of having a whole full platform, we're gonna cut the plywood into 2 strips so that it looks like 2 ramped pieces. We can, and later on, or we'll have extra that we could actually add just a slight ramp off the end so it looks like, you know, the actual ramps that go up onto the lifts. Re-drilling the screw holes in the end pieces. So I like to add glue to everything, and I'm using Type Bond 3, which is my go-to wood glue.
Turn out with your fingers now.
These are the screws that we're using to drive the bed frame. We're using a 3/16 inch bit to go ahead and drill the pilot holes.
All right, hold that.
Not ready. All right, go.
Oh yeah, looking good.
Now we're laying some glue and we're going to nail down the ramps.
Right on the corner.
See them? Take a look at that. That is pretty exciting. That's going to work out real nice. All right, we're going to get this thing mocked up. We're going to get the legs on it, and we're going to figure out the appropriate height for it.
All right, so what we're doing now is we're measuring up 46 inches from the bottom of the upright supports, and that will be the bottom of the frame for the top bed. And what that does, that actually makes it actually even between the floor to ceiling for both beds.
Gentle. You guys let me get.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think it gives him tons of room to get under there.
So the mattress, the bottom mattress sits about 18 inches. And this will give him 2 feet 4 inches. Both kids should have the same distance for head space.
All right, well, let's get putting in the carriage bolts.
All right, guys, so you can see we got the Corvette all mounted up. This looks really cool. Looks like a real lift. And the kit underneath is going to have extra headroom because there is a piece of plywood that'll go in between for the mattress, so it's not going to be in the way. Can't thank my dad enough. You guys can check him out on Brailsford's Woodworks. We'll put the link down below, and I think that he should be tagged in this. It'll be a collaborative video. He'll probably post it himself. But yeah, Dad, I appreciate your help.
No problem. My pleasure.
But as you guys can see, it came together really well, and We did have 2 extra pieces of plywood, which we'll probably use to build up a ladder.
2x4.
Sorry, we did 2 extra pieces of 2x4, which we'll probably use to rig up a ladder of some sort, or some sort of way to for the kid on top to climb up, probably right up the middle. But this looks really good, guys. So what we're doing is we're painting the post blue, and we're gonna do the lift itself yellow, kind of like a traditional garage lift. There's a bunch of color combinations you could run: black, red. We're gonna go with the blue and yellow, kind of contrast with the rest of the boys' room. But I'm gonna get this thing painted up, and we'll come right back to you when it's all done. All right, guys, we got the lift all framed up. This is the next day. I put a coat of blue on the rails. We're about to put a coat of yellow on the actual lift itself. So I'm gonna go ahead and get painting, and I'm excited to see how this comes out. Yeah, guys, we're just putting in the final touches now. It's right at the end. I am very stoked at how this thing's looking. It is coming out great. I can't wait to put this together in the boys' room and surprise them today. Hopefully it gets dry fast enough, but I'll once we get it put together, I'll show you guys. All right, guys, we are complete and finished, and look at that result. That looks so awesome. Oh man, I am stoked about that. This goes along with the rest of their car room. We got car decor everywhere, Boss stuff everywhere. Got some engines. We're in the middle of reorganizing, so it's a little messy in here, but man, I could not be happier with how that came out. It looks great. And they got plenty. I was worried about their headroom. Look at the engines. I was worried about the headroom. They got plenty of headspace up there. Plenty of headspace. As long as they don't clonk their head climbing in here, and you come underneath, look at under here. There's like a cavern under there. So there's plenty of room in here to sit up in between. And they could actually come in here and pretend they're working on the Corvette.
Hey.
And I had to touch up some paint, and I immediately touched it. So now I'm gonna have to fix that, but that's okay.
Do you want me to hold it?
Not a lot of work here left to do. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. You guys like your Corvette beds?
Yeah.
You like your Corvette bed, Hayden?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that is so cool. So this was a budget project, guys, and it actually came out pretty good. I was able to get one bed on lot, get the 2 Corvette beds for about 150 bucks. Then we spent another 160 in wood materials, but we bought some pretty high grade plywood, so that was the most expensive piece of wood. And we had 2 pieces of 2x4 left over, so we didn't need all 8. I'll probably use the extra 2 to build a ladder. That's one thing that we do need. Or the other option is to buy an RV ladder that we can kind of hook on the front there with those rungs. So I might also do that because it's faster. And then the paint's gone up in price since last time I did it. I think I accidentally bought a gallon of the yellow, which you might actually need the gallon. I'm not sure, because I did like 3 to 4 coats on the outer sides. But on the underneath, I only did 1 coat because I just wanted it to be basic yellow to look. But the outer edges, I did 3 coats. Same with the blue, 3 coats, and it's covering pretty good. The pieces that are peeling up right here, I actually put some putty in to fill some holes. And I just think that I didn't give it enough time. That's probably the main issue there.
Can I say something?
What?
I'm so excited to sleep in it tonight.
Well, I hope this video was informative. We had not seen one on YouTube, and we were trying to find out how to make this. And so I hope you guys have learned something from this and can make it yourself now. Go out there, car dads, go out there, have at it. Great project. Whether you want to do a bunk bed or just do a car lift loft for your kid. The other option that you could have if you want to have a single kid is just to build the loft, and then you put a beanbag chair underneath with some gaming stations or something like that. But the options are endless, guys. We might be going to look at the next thing I'm going to be on the lookout for is a toolbox that we can use as a dresser, and we'll swap out one of these guys. But until next time, guys, stay blessed, stay safe. Again, make sure you guys go follow my dad on Brailsford's Woodworks. I could not have done this without his help. Big collab video with my father. Check him out. But until next time, stay blessed, stay safe. See you next time on Brailsford Rides. Take care.